Hey guys, what's going on? Wanted to come on for a little bit and chat with y'all about a few things. I got some pretty good news I wanted to share with y'all. It's not, the biggest breaking news, but it's still some good news. On the Justice for Jay Slater stuff we've been working on, guys. With the data, with the info, with all that good stuff. Um, we did come up with a plan today, and I wanna let y'all know because I came up. Well, I didn't come up with this all on my own, but we did come up with this today because we were sent some information actually that shows that. Before we start, allegedly, in my opinion, these are my theories, my speculations, my free speech, all alleged, big bubble of alleged. Don't take none of this as fact. Take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research. Y'all's comments, y'all's alone, not to reflect the channel. Trigger warning times 100 million. I'm losing my voice, I think. Anyway, I think I'm getting a cold, maybe. Uh, anyway, guys, I wanted to start with something that's new because I only have about 20 minutes actually tonight. I just got called back out to work, so I can't take too long. I'm sorry. I wanted to go longer tonight, but we'll have to make it up tomorrow. But I will give y'all some time tonight because I said I would. So I need to. Jay needs us. He needs all of us. So we need to do this. We were kind of going over some laws, right? And on GoFundMe laws and things and how their laws work because they have so many different laws, right, on GoFundMe's. And so one of the team guys was like, hey, if we can prove that they were friends or they knew each other, before this happened, because, she said they were strangers and all this stuff and that she hunted them down and rang their doorbell and told the cops to check them out, right? Like she was throwing them under the bus like they were bad people, right? If y'all remember correctly, that's what she did in the beginning. And one of the guys started reading the rules and regulations of the GoFundMe and found out that any false information, lies that you can prove that are lies, that's criminal when it comes to a GoFundMe. You're dealing with money. That's basically committing fraud when you lie on a GoFundMe. What she said, left with two men, remember? That strangers. Okay, well, August 2023, they were all seen together dancing at a party at a rave. Jay, the Kingpin, Brad. So, shout out to who sent me that today. Wonderful information. I needed that. That was so great because pictures don't lie. There's Lucy dancing with Jay without a shirt on next to Arab with his hat on. I put him on my thumbnail in his pink shirt with his fancy watch. Oh, it's the watch. It's all about watches, right? 2023. A year before, guys. A year before. Almost 1 year before. Almost. Just say 10 months, right? We'll say 10 months. How about that? Less than a year. But still, they're not strangers. You know who they are. So, Lucy, you're flat out lying. And we're calling you out on your lies, and we sent it in today. We sent the emails out today for the investigation of the GoFundMe. For your falsifying and lying. We'll see what, we don't know if it'll do anything, but you know what? It's worth a shot. If we can get her somehow, right? Like Al Capone, right? Get him somehow. There's always a way. When you lie, there's always a way. In my book. So I wanted to start with that, just to break the ice a little bit, guys. We got a lot of numbers. We got a lot of information. We got a lot of 3 plus 34s. We figured it out. I figured it out. Well, they're back now, but they weren't really going to help me tonight, but they did kind of give me the rundown. Hey, we got this. We already have a list. And I'm over here panicking all weekend thinking we don't. Little did I know. They already know all that, and I didn't know that because they didn't let me know that because we don't have our meetings till Monday, so I didn't really know. But at least now I know that they already have all the codes, and y'all are correct. Those are all like area codes. See, over here, we don't have that. We have 3 numbers, and that's it. For each county or each city, whatever, it just has 3 digits. And then we have our regular phone number, which is, 3 numbers in the front, 4 numbers in the back. That's it. So we don't have this, but they already knew all that, and I didn't know they knew that. I talked to Josh tonight, and he's like, dude, I already got it. And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. So little did I know I'm late behind there. But if y'all see, I got that white thing right there that's going to come down. It's like a projector screen, right, for tomorrow night. And we're going to put all the different numbers and the coordinates and GPS, whether it was a dog, whether it was a drone. We're going to make y'all a huge big map, right? And y'all are going to be able to see. Now, we're not going to put the actual phone numbers in, guys. I cannot do that. I can't do that. That's a violation. If y'all want the numbers, y'all got to go search for them. Public records, a lot of this you can find. There was only, I think, 5 or 4 private numbers. And that when we know exactly who those private numbers are, most of them were the Dutch team. So we're already aware of that, guys. And Mountain Rescue, I think, had 1 person that had a private number. But they still have their GPS trackers. So those are a different form of like GPS coordinate. They're a different code, right? And then there's some code like, I have some stuff I was going to go over tonight. I have like 9 pages of stuff I was going to go over, but I don't have time tonight. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope y'all don't hate me. I mean, I love all y'all. I'm losing my voice. I got to go back to work, so I don't have the time to do it tonight. But believe me, I wanted to. But that's okay, because we're going to have a really good one tomorrow. We're going to be able to do all that good stuff and get y'all fired up on it. And hold on, let me get a couple more logs because I don't want to run out of fire out here. It's cold. But anyway, guys, maybe while I'm losing my voice blowing on that fire, right? But no, I did. I wanted to break the news with that GoFundMe lie, which is actually it's a statement you're giving, and it's a lie. When you lie in that thing, you lie. And sorry, but it's basically committing fraud. 9.2 and 8.7. There's codes to a GoFundMe. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look them up. And there's bunches of them. They start with like 1.1 and they go all the way to like 15 point something. But like in 9.2 or 9.1 is one of the laws. 8.7 is another law. 8.2 is another law about falsifying and lying. And so when you can prove it, right, like photos of her next to Arab and Jay and all them dancing together in August of 2023, wow, that disproves what we've been trying to prove. We've been trying to get some fire started, right? To where we can say, hey, look, we already found this. Hey, take out the data, look at it. Please, please, please look at it. See if it helps, right? Let's see if we can get this thing investigated correctly. Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're doing it already, which is great. Shout out to them if they are. There's one investigator over there that I've talked to maybe 4 or 5 times now. Very nice gentleman. I'm not going to shout him out. I mean, I'll shout him out, but not his name, because I'm not going to do that. I've been informed by my team, do not give names. Do not give names on the phone numbers. I'll be able to give like 4 or 5 digits of them just to kind of make y'all understand how we're going to do this map on this projector thing over here, which will be cool, guys. Y'all will get it. I promise. It's pretty interesting to see how they've done this. And I haven't got to see what they're going to show me till in the morning. I'll see it, but he told me get ready to be blown away because they have like everything marked. And believe me, when I say there's a lot, I didn't realize that there was over 1,800 pings out there. I thought they were just working with a few. Holy Lord, I feel so bad for pushing them so hard. But you know what? I wanted to know. I wanted answers. And I wanted to make sure it's money well spent, right, to get all this stuff. So sometimes you have to make a little donation here and there to get something. So it works out. Best of both worlds, right? And so I'm really excited about it. I knew tonight I wouldn't have enough time to present it all because I don't have it all yet. I have a lot of it, but I don't have all of it. And so, like he said, there's no way I can fit this in the email, boss. Sorry, it ain't happening. You got to wait till tomorrow. I'm like, okay, give me something to work with. So he gave me a few things to work with. I got to look at them. There's so many ways that technology has improved when it comes to GPS tracking and other ways of tracking and cloning phones to where you can take a SIM card, put that number of that phone, put it in a different phone, and clone all that information from that phone to that phone. And then everything that you wanted to see that he did on that phone is now on that phone, which they did in the Caleb Harris case down here in Corpus Christi, Texas, when he was missing for 4 months before he was found. They cloned his phone, and everybody freaked out. Oh, my God, somebody's on his phone. No, they just cloned his phone. And when you clone the phone, it makes activity, just like what's going on right now with Jay Slater's phone. Telegram and all them are popping up, right? It's because they're working on this behind the scenes, which is great. I'm so excited about it. And somebody saying to reach out to Mama. I don't know who Mama is, but Mama D, I think. Somebody keeps saying, hey, will you reach out to Mama D? Mama. But the thing is I don't give my information away, guys. I mean, I would love to, but right now I can't because we're going to send all this in. So I don't mind discussing a few things. You know, if she wants to reach out or whatever, that's fine. I don't mind that. You know, if they're working on the case, I want to help them in any way I can too. But I'm not going to give out all the data that I've worked my butt off to get, right? I need my team to create this to send it in so we can hopefully get this thing reinvestigated if it's not already being done, which from what I'm hearing, it is being done. So I don't know. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt until I know for sure, but I'm pretty sure they are. Usually when activity on cell phones starts popping up like that, like I'm wondering now because somebody said that they had hacked into some of his accounts right after he went missing. I'm wondering if they were already trying to do that. Like trying to ping us to clone his phone to find out more information, because what my team brought up to me today in just a few minute conversation was, you know, if you go back and read, they said there was only one phone ping of Jay's phone, and it's out there. I did read it today. I was shocked. It said it only pinged once, but there's 4 different ping locations. So that's not possible. I think that was a Spanish civil guard trying to say that, their investigator, which I've never trusted. I always thought they were shady anyway. So I know now that there's way more pings than that. Like a whole lot more. Like you can backtrack data. You know, let me tell you one thing. You know that you can actually use Find My Phone to find any phone out there. There's a Find My Friend app too. There's another one that's got an M. I use it on a thumbnail today. I'm just learning about these new things. My team knows about them, but I didn't know about. I didn't know how they did all this with these different apps where they can go in and you type in names, full names, birthdays, things like that, and you can pull it up, and then you just have to vet out the correct phone number, right? Because sometimes it'll say, 10 J Slaters, and then it'll say this many numbers, right? So you got to figure out which one's correct, right? So what we're doing is we're going through like that of any name that we can find that's public, but it has to be public or else we can't do it. So it's only the public names that are not unlisted, right? If you pay extra, your number's private, then we can't get that. But the ones that just had them public, then maybe they've changed them now, but it didn't matter. If they were public then, I need those dates. I don't need today's date. So we're going back through, and you can locate people like that and then search them and then find out what number. Then we look at the numbers we have, and if it matches that number, then we know, okay, that's this person. So then we can take whoever it may be, let's just use Joe Smo. Joe Smo's by a little hut, right, in the middle of the ravine down there. But they're saying he's over here, right, by the highway bridge, 243 feet's last ping. But now there's another ping over here by this abandoned little adobe house. So that's 2 lies right there, right? Or 1 lie right there already. So then you take the number that's by that hut that was on the 16th, the morning of the 17th, and then you try to track that ping to there, right? Say that you find a ping there, but there's 5 other pings with it. Well, there wasn't 5 people with them or he'd have been found. If there was 5 people with him, he'd have never been lost. So how do you explain those 5, right? Or 4 or 3? We know there was one man out there lost, right? His phone pinged, actually. They had been looking for him for 5 days or 7 days, the 51-year-old, right? I just found out that today that he actually did ping on there. He did have a tracker with him, like an SOS tracker. So there's so many ways that we're learning. I'm learning. I mean, they know I'm learning it, right, as we go. I knew a lot about the military drone style that I fly, how I can pick up cell phones. I can pick up boats. I can pick up airplane beacons. You can pick up cell phone towers, like where the main towers are for cell phones. They're using drones to reset cell phone towers now, so they don't have to climb up there. They just send a drone up there, right? Now they're changing light bulbs on towers with drones, right? You see how Ukraine is using drones against Russia. Wow, like amazing, right? They can fly a drone from over here in Ukraine all the way to Moscow, Russia, right? Like these drones have gotten so incredible, guys. And you can do so much with them now. And they pick up everything. Like, that I could take my drone and interfere your phone. Say you're out on a boat fishing, right? And you're talking and I'm flying my drone over you and I want to scramble your phone. I can scramble your phone and it'll hang up and not work. I can shut your cell phone down just from a drone. Crazy, guys, how this works. And you can pick up past data. 21 days past. So say you got the number matched. I can go back 21 days, which I didn't know that until today. I did learn that today. Shout out to my team. They're freaking good, right? But they did teach me that today, this afternoon, on the phone call. Because I was like, how are we going to go back? He said, we got 21 days. That's all we can go back without actually getting a law enforcement to give us a warrant, which we can't get, you know. We could file with the court system and hope they would grant it. But, I mean, it would take months, right? So all this stuff takes legwork. Look how long it took us to get them. We applied in August and end of August and middle to the end of August, and we just got them. So it takes a while to get all this stuff. But now that we have it, we have to just be careful. We have to only say what we can say. I have to learn to keep my mouth shut because I do talk a little more than my team would like me to talk. But I want y'all to know what's going on. I want to keep y'all in the loop, guys. I do. You know, Jay, this case touched me from day one, the GoFundMe. The way Peter Hyatt put it, my God, I was like, this poor kid was set up. And it's sad. And now to know they were been friends for over a year? How much longer? 2 years? I'm hearing now 2021, actually. Like when the fight happened, they were already friends. So that's kind of taking and going back to what I say happened. They're friends with Tom Hilton, too. That's coming out right now. So, wow, oh, wow. Have we got some shit hitting the fan. Pretty good, right? I'm learning a lot, guys. Considering I don't live there, I'm learning a lot. But we do got a bunch. We got a bunch of information. Like I said, I wanted y'all to know there's over 1,800 pings we're working with. That is a lot to separate out. A lot. Because a lot of them are 3+34 or +3400 or something like. It's like the same as UK, but the island of Tenerife is a 3-4. And y'all are a 4-4. We don't have that over here, right? Then the 07 and the 7 and the 7-7. Like all that's now I know how to read all that. But I didn't know my team already knew how to read it. I'm over here asking y'all for help and I didn't need to. And he's like, why would you ask for help? And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know. But at least now I know. So they're way further along than I thought they were, which is amazingly great. I'm so proud of my team. And I'm so looking forward to seeing tomorrow what I'm going to be able to see. I know I'm going to probably be hussed a little bit with y'all, but I'll do my best to get everything to y'all I can, guys. You knew me. I'll try to spill every bean I can spill. I love y'all, guys, and I want to spill the beans to y'all. So I want justice for this young man. I want justice for his family. I want closure to be the correct closure. I want the people that are responsible to be in jail and to be punished, whether they get 5 years, 10 years, or life. It doesn't matter. They still need to be punished for what they did. I mean, it's sad. If they're running all this stuff like supposedly now I'm hearing with the mules and everything else, this is absolutely insane. That there's way more. I have a thumbnail I'm going to post tomorrow off of a beach and another party location from 2022. It looks to me like Lucy and a group of people, Arab. I mean, I don't know if it was Arab necessarily, but it looks similar. I don't know if he was out of jail yet, but I know that it's a bunch of them there. And I've seen the satellite imagery photo. I got it on my phone. So I'm learning a lot, guys. I'm learning a lot about this. That, you know, the problem with these young kids is they put everything on social media. And when you post all this stuff on social media, somebody screenshots it and saves it. Before you take it down, they got it, right? So it's so nice how people are reaching out that I'm trying to help in this case. And they've been very helpful. And I'm so thankful to everyone that's helped in this case. Shout out to every one of you. And I would like to say this gentleman's name, but I can't. That sent me the recordings. Shout out to you. Yeah, that's the piece of puzzle. When I told my team leader about that and I sent him that, he was like in shock. He's like, I knew it. I knew we were going to figure out that they knew each other. It's just, how are we going to prove it? Well, now we got the photos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we can send that in to GoFundMe. We can send it into the investigators. We can send it in to get looked at. And who knows? They'll keep us in the loop. They will. They always do. It may take a while, but it's okay. We're patient. It's just about getting it all out, letting y'all understand it, breaking it down for y'all. That's why I want to use that projector thing I got that rolls down and covers this. I'm going to put a white light behind it, and then I'll draw it out on that that projector screen thing that I bought. It's like a cheap one. I can just throw it away, but I can mark it off for y'all and show y'all like where the Airbnb is, then where they were staying, and we'll do like a trail, and then we'll show y'all how it all works. Because it's easier if I do it this way, like turn on the big lights out here and do it this way where y'all can actually see it. I think it'll be better for y'all and easier to understand. So with that said, I went over my 18 minutes. I got to go to work. So sorry, guys. I love y'all. I'm so sorry. I have to go to work. And I still have to take Ruby in and drop her off. So I live in the boondocks. Anyway, guys, y'all be safe. Be good. We love y'all. Justice for Jay Slater. We're not giving up. We're going to fight. And we're going to, whoever's responsible, we're going to figure it out. It's just a matter of time. So anyway, guys, be patient. Say your prayers. Keep all the missing and voices in your prayers. There's a lot of people missing in the island of Tenerife, and I got my team on 6 of the other ones right now, and they're trying to find out about that man that was found under that bridge, and there's nothing yet. So we're still digging to see if we can connect dots, right? Because she was there around that time. So we're trying to connect dots to see if this is every time she's been there, if something's bad's happened. And if that's the case, then we can prove it. Wow, oh wow, right? It's not just about this one. It's about all of them. I fight for everyone that's voiceless, not just one, right? That's the way you do it. All right, guys, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Remember, allegedly, these are just my opinions. I'm just a alleged boo bubble. Remember, trigger warning times 100 million. Justice for Jay Slater. We got to keep up the fight, right? For all of them. We got to keep up the fight. And whoever's responsible has to pay. Anyway, guys, we'll see y'all tomorrow night for the big show. I call it the big show. And I might have one of my team members over here to help. I don't know if they'll be on camera, but they're going to help. So we'll talk to y'all soon, guys. All right. We love y'all. Y'all be safe. All right, guys. We'll talk later. Bye.